Alright, now we're counting down my top 25 roller coasters. If you haven't already seen my top 50 to 26, I recommend you check that out. Link will be in the description as well as the title card. If you are following my Instagram, you'll probably notice some changes to my top 25 that I made because I thought about it and decided to make some changes. Without further delay, roll the intro. Beginning number 25, we have Twister at Knoebels. Previously not ranked. Yes, this ride is better than Phoenix. It has a sustained lateral that is unlike anything probably next to Legend. And I really enjoy this way more than Phoenix. Coming in at number 24, we have Cornball Express, Indiana Beach, previously ranked 16th. This coaster is small and doesn't have all that impressive stats, but it packs a punch and punches well above its weight class. Coming in at number 23, we have Lightning Run at Kentucky Kingdom, previously ranked 14. This coaster is pretty fun, packed airtime, and just in general, very fun coaster, but it gets overshadowed by another one on this list. Coming in at number 22, we have Pantheon at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, previously not ranked. I actually relatively enjoy this ride. It's got some airtime, got some hang time, not too many laterals. In general, it's fun, very comfortable, quite enjoyable experience. Coming in at number 21, we have Legend at Holiday World and Splash and Safari, previously ranked 13th. This roller coaster is known for laterals and a little bit of airtime that you get on the first drop. But the laterals is where it's at, and it's some of the best laterals in the country, in my opinion. Coming in at number 20, we have one of the larger drops in ranking on my list, and that's Steel Vengeance. Yes, I'm putting it here. Only does really one thing, and that's airtime, and not much else. If you really like airtime, I could see why you rank it as your favorite, but I prefer quality airtime over quantity as well as intensity. What's here? Deal with it. Coming in at number 19, we have Alpengeist at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, previously not ranked. Yes, I'm playing this about Pantheon because it's more intense, and I really like being on inverts. This is one of the more intense coasters I've been on, but not the most intense coaster I've been on. I quite like it. Coming in at number 18, we have Goliath at Six Flags Great America, previously ranked 11th. Although this is one of the shorter RMCs, it does everything pretty well. The stall has hang time, and the airtime hill offers airtime, and you get airtime into the brakes and on the first drop. Not much else to it, but all solid. Coming in at number 17, we have Millennium Force at Cedar Point, previously ranked 7th. Another coaster that dropped huge in my rankings. This coaster is still pretty forceful, but I don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy some of the other coasters at Cedar Point. Coming in at number 16, we have Diamondback at Kings Island. Another big mover, but this time in the opposite direction. Instead of down, it moved up. I finally got the airtime that people talk about on this ride, and it is solid floater airtime on every hill. You just gotta ride in the right row, and that is somewhere in the middle. Coming at number 15, we have Mystic Timbers at Kings Island, previously ranked 12th. This is the best GCI out there. It is a solid out and back airtime layout that does not let up until the end. Coming in at number 14, we have Raging Bull at Six Flags Great America, previously ranked 9. This is the best coaster at Six Flags Great America, in my opinion. It's a solid twister layout with several airtime hills and a few moments of positive G-force in the figure 8 finale. Coming in at number 13, we have Magnum XL200 at Cedar Point, previously ranked 17th. This coaster has got the aero jank, but in form of airtime, and it's got some good airtime in it. It does not disappoint. Although some people claim it's painful, I don't see it. To me, it's more fun than painful. It also has the best soundtrack out of any roller coaster I've ridden. Coming in at number 12, we have Time Traveler at Silver Dollar City, previously ranked 8th. Yeah, this is one of the best coasters at Silver Dollar City, but there is one that is slightly better, but not by a whole lot. I really enjoy this ride and the theming and the storyline with it. Coming in at number 11, we have Outlaw Run at Silver Dollar City, previously ranked. This, in my opinion, is the best coaster at Silver Dollar City, although not by much. It has a little bit of roughness, but it's not distracting at all. In my opinion, it adds to the storyline, because the storyline is you're on a stagecoach catching the outlaws. And it adds to it. It's a solid, fun, good RMC. Coming in at number 10, we have Shivering Timbers at Michigan's Adventure, previously ranked 10th. The only coaster that stayed put in my rankings is this one, and it is well worth being in my top 10 for. It's got airtime, laterals, pretty much anything you could want for in a coaster except positives, because it's a wood coaster and they're not really known for positives. Well worth the trip to Michigan for this coaster. Coming in at number 9, we have Phantom's Revenge at Kennywood, previously not ranked. This Aero Morgan hyper conglomeration is one of my favorite hypers I've been on. It's got airtime, it's got positives, and a little bit of laterals, but not many. I really enjoy this. It is the best coaster at Kennywood, and it's an all-in-all solid hyper coaster that got a second chance of life. Coming in at number 8, we have Twisted Timbers at King's Dominion, previously not ranked. This RMC has some really good airtime. I mean, like, I was out of my seat on every hill, and I mean, I was not just out of my seat barely. I mean, I was yeeted out of my seat. And I really liked ones that try to kill me, and this is one of the only RMCs that has tried to kill me in terms of yeeting me to the moon. Coming in at number 7, we have Storm Chaser at Kentucky Kingdom, previously ranked 4th. This is another RMC that tries to yeet me to the moon, and I enjoy it. I didn't really enjoy my rides in 2020 when it wasn't really running that well, but 2021, it was running like everyone says it was. I don't know about this past year because it didn't go to Kentucky Kingdom, so I can't say for that, but based on the 2021 ride, yeah, it belongs here. Now we're getting into a territory where pretty much any one of these next 6 could be my number 1 very easily. You can swap them, you can flip-flop them around, and I'll still be relatively happy with the rankings presented. With that said, here are the top 6. Number 6, Boss at Six Flags St. Louis, previously ranked 18th. I got a night ride on this during Fright Fest, and it completely changed my perspective on this. It is not as rough as people say it is. It does not need to be RMC'd at all. If they do RMC it, I will be very unhappy. So please keep RMC away. Let Gravity Group retrack it or redo the high stress areas, please. I very much enjoy this coaster. Coming in number 5, we have Maverick at Cedar Point, previously ranked 3rd. This is the best coaster at Cedar Point. It has it all. It has inversions, it has positives, it has airtime, and an incredible launch halfway through the ride that shortly after goes into 2 stingle dives, which are my favorite parts of this ride. Coming in at number 4, we have Lightning Rod at Dollywood, previously ranked 2nd. The best coaster in the state of Tennessee. It has the famous quad down and a launch that brings you up the hill. that somehow feels like 2 launches in one. The twists and shouts are among my favorite parts of the ride. The wave turn is not to be sneezed at, and the quad down, especially during their Christmas event, is among the best view you can get at the park. Coming in at number 3, we have Intimidator 305 at King's Dominion. This roller coaster is one of my favorites I've ever been on. I absolutely love it. It is the most intense roller coaster I've ever ridden, and is the only roller coaster that made me completely black out. Not to the point where I couldn't tell time was passing in or I was moving, because it could, but I mean no vision whatsoever, and I absolutely love it. It is also one of my personal favorite night rides too, because you can't really tell when you're coming to. Number 3, Do It for Dale. Coming in at number 2, we have Skyrush at Hershey Park, previously not ranked. This roller coaster is probably one of the most polarizing coasters there is, but I love it. The first drop feels like you're being turned over like a minecart. It also has airtime positives. Only roller coaster that I'm a little bit scared to put my hands up on, or can't really. I don't really remember. Coming in number 1, we have Voyage at Holiday World and Splash and Safari, previously ranked 1. Yeah, this coaster actually faced some really stiff competition this year, and dare I say, it has been beat out at times by the previous 5. Still enjoy this ride. It's fun. It's got a bit of airtime. It's got the spaghetti bowl that throws you around like a ragdoll, which is the part I absolutely love. And in general, it's a nice ride. And you don't have to ride it at night to get the full experience. During the day is just as good. Same goes with Trimless. Trimmed is just a little bit below it, but Trimless is a little bit better, but it's barely noticeable. Okay, so that's the end of the list. Post in the comments what you think of it. Did you go some? Did you find some of my takes to be pretty spicy? I would like to hear about it. A big thank you to these YouTubers shown on the screen. Without them, this video would not be possible. Links to their channel will be in the description.